So good day, everybody. Yeah, today's race, I have to say, it took me a little bit longer to get out, and I do apologize for that. I had to take a couple days off the bike. I had to do some healing, because this was quite possibly one of my best races this year. It was definitely my best race this year, and also my worst. But either way, we are heading to Raleigh today, right outside of Raleigh, I guess, to Lake Crabtree Park. Okay, so to get the formalities out of the way, if you do enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It does help if you like to support the channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I had to be on the road by about 5. The race starts at 9. I got there in the nick of time before my bladder exploded. But the day before, they were kind of calling for a little bit of rain. It was only supposed to be a little bit of rain. If you caught the forecast, it was supposed to kind of stay a little bit farther south. So since I am a meteorologist and all, I decided to just sign up, suck it up. If it rains, it rains. But I was definitely thinking that being at 9 in the morning, I was probably going to be fine. Well, I was wrong, as per the norm. I will admit, the first lap of this race, so it really only started raining right when we were lining up. You could also tell that this trail was very, very dry. So the first lap was actually, it was pristine. It was, second lap started to get a little sloppy. Stop to it, bruh. I will say, this very first lap, I was kind of proud of it, because guess what I did? I screwed up my start again. I used to be so good at it. What am I doing wrong, guys? But I wiggled my way through the pack, so I had to thread the needle a little bit here, you'll see, but I got through it, and I ended up about 3rd in the woods.
You guys ready? All right, be careful. On your mark, get set, go.
Let me put it into perspective. One of the reasons that pushed me towards actually doing this event was this course is 7.5, 8 miles long. So it's actually one of the longer laps that we have in the series, and I love a long lap. These courses that are like 3 miles long and we have to do like 7 laps, that's, whew. I mean, I still have a blast, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy these much more. But to put it into perspective, there's like 150 feet of elevation change in an 8-mile lap. There's no climbing out here. This course was fast. I thought it was kind of cool little culvert you get to ride up. What? Oh. Dude, that sucks. So now it's me and Chris on the front. There's a group of us, I think about 5 at this point. Chris misses a turn. If you guys follow the channel, you know that I love to run through tape. I love to blow through turns. I'm glad it wasn't me this time. So now I am sitting on the front. I'm just trying to keep the pace steady and high. We've got 3 laps of racing, and this is the first half a lap. So I'm not trying to blow up, but I'm trying to go just hard enough. And I went wide on this turn. Don't ask why. I think it's because I don't know the trail. Went wide on it. Chris got back around. It is what it is. So this is where stuff gets very interesting. You guys have seen this plenty of times before because the waves start so close together, the different categories start. We got intermingled with another category. So basically now I think there's a group of about 10 of us racing, and Chris is in the pink, so he's easy to spot up the path there. Up the trail. And basically this group was going faster than we were. They were pushing the pace harder than we were. What do you do when a group is pushing the pace harder than you? You let them by, obviously, but you know, we're still racing for the win as well. We latch on to them, let them dictate the pace, because basically if you can just sit on their wheel, you do get a little bit of draft. Not as much when you're in the woods as you do outside the woods, but it is just so much easier to follow somebody's wheel than it is to push the pace yourself. Chris slipped his pedal here going around the turn. I did not want to let that group go, so I came around. I latched onto the back of that group. I let one of the last guys in their group around. In my head, I kept calling him white guy, catch the white guy. The only reason I call him that is because he was brave enough to wear a white jersey to a race that's downpouring, and white socks and a white bike. Like that's a recipe for a mud fest there. But that's, in my head, I kept calling him white guy. My high-speed skills are getting a lot better. Coming up here with lap number 2, though, I started to rely on my fitness more, only because the slippery routes, the slippery rocks, slippery turns, they were getting to me mentally. I'm not used to racing in the sloppiness. I would slow down more than I should have through some of it, and then I would use my fitness to catch back up. Right here we are coming into the end of lap 1, and I am first place in my category at the moment. So the name of the game for this second half of a lap was sticking onto the wheels of that category that is in front of us. White shirt guy got around. I tried to go with him. This guy didn't let me around. We end up getting around him, but you know, he's racing for like 3rd or 4th place as well. I don't blame him for trying to just hold the pace high. I mean, our group was all together. All together is in about 5 of us, I think. So there was a gap to a white jersey guy. Sorry, dude, I don't know your name. But I tried to definitely use my fitness to continue to close the gap onto him. but I was also trying to keep it at a steady pace. I didn't really want to explode up to this guy because he wasn't gaining a lot of ground. I was kind of holding it steady, but I guess I just was not going hard enough because Chris decides to come around me. I was fine with that because I much more comfortable being in like second or third position, as I said earlier. So now Chris comes around, and this is when, like I said, I start using my fitness a little bit to kind of catch up to these guys, because some of these turns, I mean, you can even see in the video, I'm going at a pretty decent click. You hit them and it's just chop, 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 chop. You're pushing your tires straight to the edge of that turn. Definitely knew we were getting towards the end of the lap, and I want to be latched onto them going into the end of the lap. I wanted to be, like I said, second or third going into that last lap, because there's not a lot of places to pass on this course safely, like wide open. Like you have to make your own path if you want to pass. So I was getting a little bit of loosey-goosiness going on here. Greg got clipped back into his pedal. I didn't get to talk to him, but I'm sure he just somehow mashed back in. Go for it, dude. Okay, gotcha. Go inside right here, buddy. Do what? Oh my God. Like, how much more rookie can I get than that? Let's back that up, because I have to show you what happened. I was letting Brandon pass. He's in a different category. I wanted him to go ahead and get up the road there, and I was just gonna, my plan was sit on his wheel. He was gonna bring me back up to these guys, and there's a tree. There's a friggin' tree. Josh said something. I have no idea what he said. I'm not blaming this on him whatsoever, because this is my stupid fault. If you can't hear someone and you're in the middle of a bike race, what do? You should just turn around, you know, and ask them what they said. That's exactly what I did. I turned around. I tried to ask Josh, what? Like, what'd you say? I saw the tree coming. I take my hand, open it up so I don't smash my fingers, but it was too little too late. And after watching this video, you can see a massive pile of roots sticking out of the ground right there. That is what I ended up whacking. So when I jumped back up, I think it was Brandon or Josh, I don't know, someone yelled, you know, you okay, are you good? I yelled something back, maybe, I don't remember. That hurt really bad. I think one of the roots must have been sticking up a little bit more than it looks, because I've crashed like this before. I've gotten up before like this and been perfectly fine. So as I was driving home, I bust up laughing, because I got to tell you what I'm thinking after a hard crash like that. It slammed me on the ground. I jump up, I'm like, all right, let's go. Adrenaline's high, I can catch back up. At this point, you gotta remember, I'm still in 4th place in my category. That's one off the podium. My mental state when I jump back up, that shouldn't have been a crash that really hurt. You hit the deck a little bit, but those roots, I guess, really messed up my plan there. So jump back on the bike, I'm like, let's go, let's do this. Let's catch back up, because I've got a lap and a half left. I should be able to catch up, right? So my adrenaline's high. I am ripping. I'm ready to go. My leg is killing me. And I'm like, what did I do? Did I break my hip? My leg is opening back up. I can at least hang on to 4th. Maybe I won't catch him. Maybe I will. But all right, let's go. Let's go. All right, that second one, that took it out of me. That hurt.
Good?
Yeah, I'll make it. Okay. Right then, that okay? That was me giving in. That was me giving up. If my leg didn't hurt before, right now I can't move it. It went completely numb when I hit the ground. Yeah, I'll make it, buddy. Thanks. See, everyone's super awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking on me. That second one killed me, man. I am not, man. It's so hard for me to quit a race. This is gonna be my second DNF in probably 15 years. I can deliberately remember one other DNF. I kept going over it in my head. I was like, I need to just finish. I don't care if I come dead last, I need to finish. But as I've gotten older, I've also learned sometimes pride can hurt you in the long run. I really needed to get off my leg, make sure I didn't break anything. I didn't wanna inhibit my recovery time if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. I knew something was messed up. I was basically pedaling through the woods because I had no idea where I was. And I was like, that looks like pavement. Let's go. If you want a DNF, guys, always make sure you go tell the promoter that you are pulling out. You don't want them looking for you out on the trail. There went my best and worst race of the year, so I felt great, so that's good. My injuries that I sustained, this is like a week and a day later, right? My shoulder's pretty much healed. Had a nice little raspberry there. My ankle is still swelling up every day if I stand on it. I've got a nasty, nasty little cut on my ankle. My ankle I didn't even feel until the next day. My hip, though, is kind of where I'm a little bit more concerned. I would say that I'm getting better by about 7% every day after the initial 2 days off the bike. If I'm on the bike, I feel good for about 2 to 2.5 hours on a road bike. I did ride a mountain bike once since then. And then my hip starts to ache. Right now, the swelling in my hips went down. It's black and blue all the way around it. It pops now when I try to lift it too high. It didn't do that before. I will update everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for checking on me, making sure I wasn't dead after that DNF. But that's what I got for you guys. I will see everybody in the next video. Also, I have affiliate links now, which is super cool. If you don't know what an affiliate link is, it's companies that have partnered with me and they give me an affiliate link, and if you purchase a product from them, they give me a cut. And I am by no means a YouTube expert. I'd love to just do a video on how green I am to some of this stuff for you guys so you can understand. Basically, I've just picked 2 that I've really enjoyed their product. One is, for Sigmatic coffee. They're freaking awesome. I'm a coffeeholic. And then the other one is P&W. I left their link as well. I love their dropper posts. If you're interested in either one of those links below, let's get out of here, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.